Hey guys. I always say that Ningbo has weird weather, but it seems like Michigan's sharing that moniker. It's supposed to have rained the last couple of days, and it has just been, yesterday was beautiful, today is slightly overcast, and today is our last full day here. Annie's sleeping upstairs. I'm leaving the Airbnb because I haven't flown the drones at all. So this is my last chance to fly over some interesting things in Detroit. So I'm gonna give you guys a little quick tour of downtown Detroit. I've charged up all of my phones and batteries and drones and controllers and whatnot. And we are gonna take to the skies and take a look around. This is the iconic old train station. It's decommissioned a long time ago. There have been efforts to try and bring it up to par and open it up again as some sort of a museum or restaurants or something, but it's just too dilapidated on the inside. But from the outside, it looks very cool. And as a matter of fact, you can see the windows there. It used to have no glass. All the windows were busted out. But Hollywood started doing movies here. There's a bunch of Transformers movies, the Superman movie, when what was that evil bad guy, the monster that was created by Lex Luthor and Superman were fighting, and Batman, yeah, that was Batman and Superman fighting. This was the building that they ran into, and it's been blown up a number of times using CGI. Actually, when I used to drive by here, if I ever had kids with me, I'd drive them to the spooky old train station, because at night, when all the windows were broken out and it was just getting dusk, you'd have this like weird, eerie effect. Today, this whole area around it is like a park. The actual place is fenced off, but hey, I got a drone. The fences don't stop the drone. Now this is Belle Isle Island. When I was younger, this place was really derelict. We came here in the last vlog with the whole crew, went to the aquarium, but things kind of fell apart when Eva started to fall apart. This was pretty crime-ridden. I didn't come here a lot when I was younger, but from the little drive around I could see, as with the rest of Detroit, things are really starting to improve, or have improved. I think Belle Isle has been improved for quite some time. You know, Detroit's such an old city with such a rich history, it's a shame that it was so downtrodden for so long. And it is nice to see it looking a little bit more livable. and then it starts raining. Ran through all 3 batteries and gave you a little peek of Detroit. You know, Detroit has gone through a lot, and there's a lot of people that shit on it, and I've been known to shit on it as well. There is some Detroit to shit on, that's for sure. But it's kind of looking its past in the face, its recent past, and saying, you know what, we can do better. There's much less boarded up, derelict buildings than I remember. There are still some, but it's looking good. And places where me and Annie are staying, like the Detroit Zoo, are really revitalized. I mean, they are over the hump and enjoying the fruits of the labor spent making those areas nice again. I am going back to pick up Annie and Eva. We're going to say goodbye to my sister. This is our last night. Flight leaves at noon tomorrow, and so we're going to say goodbye to a couple of people, and yeah. Oh, this is cool. You see that car up here? Right there in front of me? It's covered with all sorts of vinyl coverings. That's a really common sight here in Detroit because we're so close to all of the automotive centers. GM, Chrysler, Dodge are all made here, or partly made here, but they are designed here. That is a new design for an SUV, and they don't want the public to see it. They don't want any pictures of it leaking to the press because someone might know the design before they're finished, sort of like people hiding the iPhone. But they need to drive it around, they need to test it in lifelike circumstances. So yeah, they put those covers on it. It's kind of neat. Well, we're going to visit my sister, say goodbye. Are you gonna miss America?
Miss Detroit?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Oh yeah, we're not leaving America, we're just leaving Detroit.
Yeah, I guess so.
What do you have to say to all the people who say that you are having a bad time and I'm a bad husband and that you need to take care of Eva differently, and what other things do they say about us?
They said I'm not happy with the family here.
Yeah.
I'm a douchebag.
Yeah, and I'm not recording you enough. You're not in my vlogs enough, so that must mean that we're having trouble. You guys on the comment section are a bunch of wackadoodles.
Thanks for another group of people, most of people.
Yeah. Some people leave crazy, jerky remarks, and then a bunch of the Jayoe Nation comes to our rescue and defends us. We don't even have to say anything. So thank you to everybody. What are you gonna? What was your favorite part of the Detroit part of this trip?
Zoo?
The zoo was nice. It was a very nice, well put together zoo. The what?
Restaurant.
Which restaurant?
Hong Kong and seafood. Hey, honey.
You guys didn't see the Hong Kong restaurant. We went to a Hong Kong restaurant. That would have actually been a funny video because that was Annie's first exposure to egg rolls and American Chinese food. How did it compare to Chinese food?
Actually, it's not bad. I kind of enjoy, not kind of, I actually pretty enjoy the time I'm living here. Yes, we live in a house, not living with your family, you know?
Yeah.
Try to feel how it's gonna be if I'm living here.
Yeah, one of the reasons that we're here, I don't know if you guys know this, Annie wanted to get a feeling for what it was like to live in the United States. That's why we weren't staying at our family's house. That's why we weren't relying on other people so much. That's kind of why we were staying to ourselves a little bit, was because we just wanted to see what it was like to live here. And it was nice, right?
Yep.
Shopping's a lot easier. You have a lot more selection of things.
The most important thing is I still can cook Chinese food.
All right, we're going to my sister's. I'll catch you there. Come on. Hey.
This is my best friend.
That's my best friend right here.
Right here. Right here. My best friend.
Hi.
Hey, Savannah. Who is that?
They're my best friend. They're my best friend.
Savannah, be gentle.
They're my best friend.
Savannah, you're my best friend.
Grab her. Grab her. Grab
You're
her.
my best friend.
No,
You're my best friend. All right, time to say goodbye. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye, family.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye-bye, honey. See you later.
It's just there. I stay in there, right?
Bye. Bye.
Thank you so much. Can I take this one? Hug Eva, okay. Hug Eva.
Literally an hour trying to
Give her a kiss. I'll miss you too, Savannah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going. We're going. We're going. See you later.
Bye.
We're going.
No.
Here, put the shoulder straps on her.
Oh, she's buying.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, the home stretch on my final evening in my hometown for a while. Eva and Annie are sleeping, taking a nap, and I'm going to meet my good old friends, Chad, Anthony, and Tim. These guys are my best friends since high school and some before that. It'll be nice to touch base with them. I haven't had a chance really to see all the people I normally visit on my trips here, so it's a good chance that I can meet up with them now. I have a real different perspective on my hometown of Detroit after you've been traveling around the world for a while. I actually have a new perspective on almost everything. From interactions with people, to the way things look, to how, you know, quickie marts are managed. I walk into a gas station mart, a gas station store, and I have access to all I'd ever want to have. Whereas in China, if you go into a gas station store, you'd be lucky if the refrigerators are plugged in and water is not warm. I appreciate the cleanliness of America a lot more. The well put togetherness of it. Roads and even concrete slabs are just a little bit better than almost everywhere else I've visited in the world. It might be just because it's new, but I like to think that Americans do things a little bit better, with a little bit more spirit. But with that overflowing spirit also comes a little bit of an increase in ego and a little bit of an increase in entitlement. And I think that some Americans might feel a little bit too entitled. The cure for that is, in my mind, travel. And I think that a lot of Americans feel like America is so whole, there's so much to do here that you don't necessarily have to leave. And I know that when I left, my eyes opened wider than I thought they could open. And I gained a whole new perspective on people, places, cultures, things, interactions. You know, everything got a little bit more colored in my life. So I'm gonna meet my friends at a bar. We're gonna have some drinks, talk about old times, hang out. I'm not gonna vlog the whole thing. I'm just going to enjoy some time with my buddies, and I will catch you later. All right, guys, like, subscribe, share, comment, and Jayoe. That took a little while.